Greeting members. I trust you're all well. Welcome back to another video. I trust you're all well. If you're new on this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. The subscribe button, set the notification bell, like this video because it's the best video. So tomorrow there's NFP news coming out. Tomorrow we are trading NFP news. So that's the reason I'm making this video, so that you guys can see my perspective on the markets. So let's continue, guys. Starting off with USD JPY on the daily time frame. The USD JPY on the daily time frame has been on an uptrend for quite some time. If you can take a look, I set a trend. So the one I tapped on, the trend line is covering the middle area, the body of the candlesticks, and here in the low it passes through the wicks, and this second one is covering the low area of the body of the candlesticks, so it shows respect. So this trend has been the market has been respecting this trend for quite some time, since at least March. So it's at least more than 6 months. What is that? Let's say more than 5 months, 4 months. Yes. So currently on the daily chart, if you can look carefully, we have 1 2 3, so that's why I put my horizontal 3 days back. So this is a consolidation, and this is the resistance and support, supply and demand. So price is at the resistance. From there it's looking to drop to the demand zone. So quickly let's look at the 4-hour. And then on the 4-hour, I'm seeing a bit of a reversal, if so to speak, because we currently have a head, first shoulder, and a second shoulder. So I believe price could drop further until this zone. So I think price could drop further until this zone. So at least you could see a decline, and then from here, considering the market will respect this zone, and then from there we could buy. Plus, I'm using this trend line that I'm seeing currently, as well as this demand zone, because if you can see, price is respecting this zone. So price could actually tap here, or maybe tap here, and then from there could possibly continue with the uptrend. I might be wrong. So if you are a seller, a seller, just wait for price to close below the demand zone, then turning it into a supply, then start to sell after a pullback. So this is what I'm anticipating. I'm anticipating a slight reversal, a slight pullback, considering that this resistance zone there, we have a reversal pattern as that is a head and shoulder pattern. We have a head, first shoulder, second shoulder. This is just a pullback, a reversal pattern, but I think we'll just test this low because you have a first touch, so maybe a second touch will do, and then it will be a double bottom. From there we'll start to buy. Let's continue on to the other pair. Taking a look at the Euro USD on the daily time frame. So on the previous video we spoke about the Euro USD. If you can see, we have a consolidative state, and then price impulsed and then pulled back, continued to break out of the low, tested the previous demand zone. From there we got a candlestick, like a pin bar. What do we call this one? A hammer like, but it's a candlestick that confirms more movement, volatility. Then we've seen buyers coming in. I knew that price would test this high there and sell. I thought we would sell from this resistance, but price just broke out of there and went to test the previous breakout. On the 4-hour, we're still on a downtrend, guys. On the euro, the moving average is above price. Price was low. We had a head, first shoulder, second shoulder, reversal pattern. Price reversed. Then the US dollar was bullish at that time, hence why the euro was bullish. The euro USD was bullish. So this resistance was respected. After this candle, you could have took your sales stop loss just above, and you could have been holding. Currently, you could be, price just it was a demand zone after it broke out. Currently price went in this zone. Now it's a supply zone, so sellers are now being attracted, and sellers will start to open more trades. Just take your sales stop loss just above there. The first target could be at least at this low at 1.07664. This is the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour on the euro. So this is the resistance there on the 4 hour. We see a double top, 1 2 as an M pattern. You see this as a neckline, demand zone, price broke out of that. Sellers came in there and there. Sells, so sellers are already holding. Currently could get just a slight drop from there. The NFP news tomorrow could be negative. You could see price dropping like a rock, dropping like a rock, man. You could see that, and then you could hit TP here, and then from there you could continue. Just take profit here, 1.07649. That could be our first target for tomorrow on the Euro USD during the NFP news. Guys, continuing now with the gold, ZAU USD, XAU USD on the 4-hour time frame. So we've seen that on the grand scheme of things, we've seen that a long downtrend. Currently, price tested the previous breakout, and then this is if price was to pull back and continue on continuing buying, because this is an impulse. If it was to pull back, then it would be on an up buy territory, but currently it's still in between. It's neutral. But what I can say, it's at least 55% sell, 45% buy, but that will change. If you can see, we have an uptrend and then price impulse to the upside. Currently we have a consolidative state. At least price broke out of the demand, and currently it's a resistance. So sellers already are into the market. They are looking to take sales. So just take your sales here and just put stop loss above the supply zone there, or the highs, $1949.70 region. From there we could look to take profit firstly here, $1926.19 region. The second take profit could be here at $1903 region. The last third take profit could be at $1885, considering the volatile movement of the NFP. This is what I'm anticipating. Maybe the take profits will be hit sometime maybe next week. So the whole trend could be dropping to this low like a rock. So guys, from here, start to take your sell orders. Maybe during the day tomorrow, price will just go up to test the previous zone and liquidate some of the positions that are already initiated. Stop loss, just put it above there and hold, and then check later. Your take profit should be somewhere here, and then as well the bottom one there at 1884. This is what I'm anticipating for the gold market on the NFP news tomorrow. Taking a look at the USD CAD on the 4-hour time frame. So guys, the USD CAD, I think it's still a barcode one. I think actually it's a textbook entry or a textbook setup. So the last time I sent out the analysis, and I think on my social media platforms I had signals set up there. So we see in price impulse, I think it was here impulse, and I was looking for pullback. So price pullback, and those who listened took buys and hit take profit, made some couple of rands or dollars. So currently we're still testing this zone. This zone it's still being respected. So from here we could start to see, we will see buyers coming in. Just put your stop loss just below and wait for this price to rise. I think that will be ideal. This is a strong demand zone. Every time price comes to the zone, it respected this zone and just demanded on the zone, with buyers coming in, obviously. So the first take profit could be at $1.36341 region. So that's my take on the USD CAD for the upcoming news tomorrow, NFP news. I might be wrong. Price could just decide to drop like rock and break the other way, then I'll lose. As I've showed it to you guys multiple times, I do take losses and I show them on the platform. That's how it goes. It's not this is rocket science. I'm kidding, but trading is not easy as you think. You learn with experience. So guys, bullish on the USD CAD. Let's touch a bit on US 500, aka S&P. So I think this one as well, if you can see, price went to test the previous high. We know it's on a downtrend. Check that there was a pattern there. If price broke out of that supply zone, then it would be on a sell, on a buy territory, but currently it's still maintaining the supply zone. If price break out of this horizontal line there, then we are buying. But currently, as it's still below, we are bearish on this market. So I'm so bearish on the US 500. So something like this could happen. You could see sellers coming in, stop losses above, and a drop to the downside. So guys, this is all. Make sure that you trade successfully, and let me know what you think on the comment section. And then tomorrow we trading NFP, guys. Let's recover, let's make money, let's grow. Even if you take a loss, guys, make sure that you learn from that loss. If you've made it this far, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for 300 plus subscribers. My goal is to reach more than 500 subscribers this year. Hopefully we can reach 1,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, set the notification bell, guys. Cheers.